In this tutorial, we'll be learning about a concept in Python called self and how it's used in classes. Self may sound confusing at first, but it's actually pretty straightforward once you understand it. So, let's dive in. Here, we have a class called example class with one method named example_method. Notice that the method takes one parameter, which we've named self. This self is a convention in Python and it's a reference to the instance of the class. When we create an instance of the class and call the method, Python automatically passes the instance as the first argument. That's what self is, it's the instance of the class. You can see that when we run this code, this is an example method gets printed out. This is the result of calling example_method on our instance object. Now you might be wondering, why would we need this self? Let's illustrate this with an example. We've created a class student that has an _init_ method and an introduce method. In the _init_ method, we're setting self.name equals name. This is saying, for this instance of the class, assign the name attribute to the name we pass in. When we call student1.introduce, self inside the introduce method refers to student1, so self.name is Alice. As you can see, using self allows us to access the instance attributes and other methods in a class. Without self, we wouldn't be able to differentiate between different instances of a class. It's also important to know when to use self. In general, you use self in methods when you want to access or modify instance attributes or call other instance methods. If a method doesn't do any of those things, you might not need to use self. But remember, Python will always pass the instance as the first argument of a method, so you need to have at least one parameter there to catch it. And that's the basics of self in Python. It's a fundamental part of working with classes and object-oriented programming in Python, and understanding it will be a big help as you continue your Python journey. Remember, the best way to get comfortable with these concepts is by writing code and practicing. So, keep coding, and happy programming.